All right, let me just kind of see now, what is your person up to? Go to part 1 to make sure this whole reading makes sense, okay? And like I said, part 1 doesn't apply to you. The rest of this reading's not going to make sense, okay? But let me see, how's your person doing? Because that one, I didn't mean to make this reading a two-parter, but I feel like this collective, you are taking on a lot, okay? Oh, wow. So I got the Tower, 4 of Cups in reverse, and then the Moon as far as what your person's up to about this connection, okay? One second. So I'm not going to lie, I think this person's going through an ego death, because then at the bottom of the deck, I got the 10 of Swords right there. So I feel like something behind the scenes that this collective, you're clearly not aware about, is falling apart. And I think a lot of it has to do with also their emotional maturity. Now, I will say this again, this person's heavily watching you, but I feel like this is kind of a problem. This person, and the reason I feel like self-sabotage seems to be a big one between you and this person. And again, I discussed in part 1 where yours kind of came into play. This person, I think this person, they could struggle with depression. They could struggle with mental health of some form, because I feel like that every time something bad goes on in their life, they go down this spiral. You know, unfortunately, shit happens. You're going to get rejected. Your car is going to fall apart. You're going to lose your job. I know that sounds horrible, but it's like your person really takes it deeper than it needs to be. So I feel like there was a memory. That's what I'm saying. I feel like as bad as this reading, let me make it clear, go to part 1, but both of you are to blame. I'm going to be, this collective is more about part 1. This person, there was a memory. I feel like this person lost something, and I'm getting more of a job. Their car broke down. They lost something. Again, I'm getting more has affected their stability, okay? And then they could have went down a spirally loop, and that's when their self-sabotage got triggered, because they had nothing to offer you. They literally had no, so that's what I'm saying. For some, I'm hearing they could, that's what I'm saying, an ending took place in their life before things ended. Like I said, for others of you, this person could have ended this dynamic, or you could have. And like I said, self-sabotage is a huge thing between you and this person. And again, it's the both of you. Let me do another one. Knight of Pentacles. That's where